Hey! Hi guys. I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm making one today because I have a new rant for you. Well, actually, I have like so many new rants for you. I have like a 4-part rant today. I'm actually probably gonna make them like a bunch of different videos and just put them up in series because they're different topics and I don't want to like cram all these topics into the one video. But I will be wearing the same shirt and my hair will look the same. So like it's not like I wore the same shirt for like a week straight. It's just that I filmed all these videos in a bunch and put them all up separately. Okay, glad we got that out of the way. This is video numero uno. Here's my first rant for the day. Um, I want to talk about the fact that sometimes when I'm like texting someone or like even just like scrolling Tumblr, I see this expression and it's not a cliche or it's not even like a well-known phrase, but I have dubbed it an expression because I hear it so frequently, and it is as follows: society has conditioned us to think insert whatever. And I understand that society has a lot of problems and that there are a lot of issues with the global mentality of humanity. But um, I just think that saying society has conditioned us to think is really starting off from a point of like the victim. And I'm not saying that victims don't exist because there are definitely victims. There are victims of violence and there are victims of prejudice and there are victims of a whole bunch of terrible things, but I would never willingly put myself in the position of the victim. Um, when I was in grade 3, this is kind of off topic, but when I was in grade 3, um, one of my best friends was being picked on, and my mom asked me if people picked on me too, and I was like, no, they know better than that. Because like I don't know, I've just always been like, don't mess with me, like, and I'm not that intimidating. Like I can't even get mad at people. Well, like in like public. I'm not an intimidating person, but like I've just never ever seen the use of making myself someone who could potentially be a victim. I've never wanted to give anybody that power over me. Does that make sense? So now I'm listening to this expression, society has conditioned us to think, and I'm like, okay, so you're eating chocolate cake and you feel bad about it because society has conditioned you to think that. Well, like I ate chocolate cake 2 minutes ago and I don't feel bad. I feel great. I feel amazing. Society hasn't conditioned me to think anything. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Like, yeah, you say society has conditioned us to think this, but like you do know that like we're society, right? Like I'm society, you're society, everybody is society. Like there is no like great vague entity out there being society. Like there's no conspiracy theory. Like society is just people. And you also know that you have the right to think whatever you want to think and you don't have to swallow the bullshit. Like you don't have to be conditioned. If no one can make you do anything that you don't want to do ever. No one can make you think anything that you don't want to think. No one can make you believe anything that you don't want to believe unless you allow them to do so. Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And that is 100% spot on. Like, if you don't like society's mentality, well, then change your mentality. And just be like, no, like, that's bullshit. I'm not taking that. Like, I've decided that I don't have to feel bad about eating chocolate cake, so society cannot tell me any different because I'm society and I make my own rules. Bam, take that. That's all I'm saying. Like, society doesn't have to condition us to do anything. We can go ahead and condition ourselves to do whatever we want to do. So I just wanted to like tell you that today in the hopes that that would kind of like empower you to, not allow yourself to be a victim if you don't want to be. You know what I mean? I was listening to this lady, like she was giving a sermon actually, and she said that she had been labeled a victim, and they were paying her to stay that way. I think she was talking about like money from the government as like a recompense for something that had happened to her. But I thought it was really powerful. She was like, they label me a victim and they pay me to stay that way. And then she said, but I'm not a victim because I know the truth. And I thought that was awesome because, like, even if you have been victimized, being a victim is totally in your own head. And this is a little bit off topic from what I originally started talking about, so I'm going to bring it back. But just don't have, I shouldn't tell you what to do. I beg of you not to have such a defeatist attitude because society is entirely what we make it. And I just want you to believe that you have every ability and all the potential, and you have the power to change society simply by changing the way you think. So, yeah, okay. Bye. Love you guys.